Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 3, and a Benzema hat-trick puts Real Madrid in the driving seat to get to the semi-final of the Champions League. Yes, people, why football? And if you love football match reactions, this is the place to be. So please consider subscribing on our 2700 and drop a like down below so this video gets out to more people. And leave your thoughts of the match in the comment section down below. As a Chelsea fan, Real Madrid fan, or a football neutral, I'd like to hear it. I mean, this was just a masterclass from Real Madrid. I was speaking yesterday about Man City and Atletico and how Atletico had nothing on the break whatsoever. Real Madrid had lots of attacking potential on the break. Vinicius Jr., they utilised him to absolute perfection, making those runs in behind. And every time he got a run in behind, he was looking for Benzema. A force in the air, scored 2 brilliant headers. Mendy could have done better on the second one, to be fair, but commanding. He actually missed a chance with his feet that was easier than his headers. And then he wrapped it all up in the second half off an absolute mess up between Mendy and Rudiger. And then that put Real Madrid 3 goals to the good in comparison to Chelsea's one, and that was about it. Chelsea knocked on the door, but nothing quite incisive that could get them through, and now it becomes a tall task for the London side. I mean, going to Madrid now, knowing you have to win by a 2-goal margin, it makes it really tough. I just don't think Chelsea will have enough. I actually put them probably as favourites for this tie as well, just the fact they beat them last year. Chelsea, like, they've got a decent team that seems to do alright in the Champions League. Real Madrid do as well, to be fair. But just in recent form, I thought that Chelsea really could do something. But Real Madrid came to play, and they came to play well, man. I mean, the main thing I'd like to say is, why wasn't Lukaku starting? I mean, yeah, he came on, he missed some gilt-edged chances. But when he came on, Chelsea looked better. You could tell he was putting his body about, using his strength to get in good positions, to shield off defenders like Eder Militao, etc. When they had Kai Havertz playing up front, yeah, he was creating some chances and he scored today. But I feel like Chelsea needed more of a body up front to kind of hold the ball up, rather than just try and get him behind all the time, because Real Madrid were already defending deep. They were defending quite deep anyway. All that running in behind wasn't really going to do much, because where were you going to run behind into? They should have rather played with someone that was more of a target man, in my opinion, like Lukaku. As soon as Lukaku came on the pitch, chances started appearing for the other players, for Lukaku and the players around linking off him, because they became so focused on nullifying Lukaku and his physical dominance that players started to feed off him. They had a couple of great chances. Lukaku himself had some chances, but even Mount came really close. But yeah, overall, I mean, Chelsea, very disappointing for them. I think at home, definitely they would have expected to win this game. I expected Chelsea to win this game, to be honest. The fact that they lose 3-1 is poor. Not even by a 1-goal deficit, by 2 goals is really poor. And it puts them a bit in limbo, right? Because they're definitely favourites to finish in the Champions League out of the sides other than Liverpool, Man City. They're going to get 3rd or 4th most likely. So the league's kind of wrapped up for them. This would have been nice to go on a bit of a Champions League run. They've got the FA Cup against Crystal Palace. They've got a really nice tie there. They avoid Liverpool and Man City in the coming weeks. So they are still in 3 competitions, but a Champions League run would have been nice for their supporters, especially with all the turmoil going on with the club in terms of Abramovich selling because of the Russia links, etc. So a win today would have been really good, especially at home. They didn't pull it off. They got kind of hit on the counter-attack badly. Real Madrid did exactly what Atletico wanted to do yesterday to Man City. It's just Real Madrid have quality players and had a game plan in place, a good game plan. Going back to Madrid though, Chelsea's game plan really needs to be on the front foot from minute 1. If they can score early, it'll be a tough task still, but they'll have the momentum, and that's important in football because, look, a 2-goal deficit isn't impossible. If it was 4-1 Real Madrid, I'd start to say, look, it's a bit of a tall order to even get a something. But look, I've seen teams win 2-0 away from home at tough places. It is doable. They just need to score first, score in the first half ideally, and then they're in a good position. Like, I mean, Real Madrid here, they had 8 shots, 5 on target compared to Chelsea, 20 shots, 5 on target. And they gave Chelsea the ball and gave Chelsea chances here. Chelsea just weren't really clinical today. They had some chances around the box, and if they had their finishing boots on, especially Lukaku in the second half, they may have came about and got a couple more goals. At the end of the day, though, they didn't, and that's football is judged on the top right score, which was just 3-1. It doesn't matter how many chances you have, how much possession you have. If you don't score the goals, you don't win the game. And Chelsea didn't at the end of the day, so tough for them. In terms of the other game, I believe Villarreal actually beat Bayern Munich, which is massive for Liverpool fans, because if Bayern Munich get knocked out, they play Villarreal, Liverpool be laughing. They literally played Benfica, the easiest tie they could have got out the teams. They're going to play the second easiest in Villarreal. So Liverpool just willing on Villarreal to make sure they progress. I still think Bayern Munich will have enough to beat them going back to the Allianz Arena. Like, it's only 1 goal down. It's massive for Villarreal. If there was away goals, they'd be laughing even more. But they don't. Bayern Munich will still have enough. I heavily doubt Bayern Munich will get knocked out to Villarreal in the Champions League. So there's no need to run away with it. But it's still a good result and good performance for Villarreal. But yeah, heading back to this game to wrap it all up. Disappointing night for Chelsea in front of their fans, and I felt for their fans because Stamford Bridge was rocking at the start. The atmosphere was great. They were clearly looking forward to it. That first goal knocked the stuffing out of Chelsea a little bit because it was literally a 1-2 punch. Benzema scored 3 minutes apart, and then after that it was a bit of a tall task. They scored just before half time, and at that point I was thinking, wow, the best time to score, 5 minutes to go before half time, changed the whole dynamic of the team talk. Chelsea should come out firing, and to be fair, we didn't really get a chance to see if they would because they gave a goal away instantly. Rudiger and Mendy messing up, and the game got away with them. But yeah, leave your thoughts of the game in the comment section down below. If you're new around, if you enjoy football reactions, why football is a place to be, so please consider subscribing on road to 700 and drop a like down below so this video gets out to more people. I've been Why Football, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.